Cushington's here, back with another guide. I just wanted to show you every single mini boss and boss kill. Kind of lay it out to you of the mechanics and what's going on. Reaper, a lot of people are scared. You really don't have to be. That ability right there is his teleport. He'll pick a random person in your party that's nearby. He'll teleport to them and try to hit him in the back. All you have to do is keep moving. Mainly, he does this frontal attack with one swing, and then he has another frontal attack with two swings. This one and this one. Those are the main two you have to look out for. And then he does another AoE attack where he holds like a purple sphere, puts it up, and then it explodes around him. It changes your vision for a second. It doesn't really do that much damage. You can kind of DPS him through it, and he's a very simple kill. Next, we have Kaz. Kaz, he doesn't have that many abilities. He has a frontal attack where he attacks once. Then he has a frontal attack where he attacks twice. He has a scream that slows you. If you get caught by two screams, then you will be frozen in place and cannot move. And that's when scary things happen. And then he has a charge as well. He'll sit there and try to charge you. You'll see it here in a second. And then all you have to do is sidestep. As you can see, it's easy to sidestep. And then all you're doing is DPSing him when he's not hitting or when he's not swinging. Wait for him. You can also parry it like he just did. And you just sidestep it. Sidestep it. Do damage. Sidestep. Do damage. Whenever he starts to do his little tantrum where he starts to swing all over the place, you want to back up because he's going to do a scream and slow. Other than that, pretty easy and straightforward. Now we have Cyclops. Cyclops, what a lot of people don't know is, if you hit him in the face multiple times, it's not about the damage, it's about the number of times you hit him in the face. He'll sit down just like this, and then you have free DPS. So the main thing with Cyclops is, you just want to hit him in the face with a lot of attacks, either like a fire staff, or like double swords if you got them, or daggers, and you just want to tag him in the face over and over. He throws this rock, easy to sidestep, another mechanic that's easy to sidestep. You just keep hitting him in the face, he'll sit down, free DPS. He does this over and over. He has another attack where he'll charge up his gloves. You'll see his like bracers turn white. He'll go to slam the ground and do an AoE. All you have to do is wait for the bracers to turn white, jump, boom, you avoid it. And then you just stand there and DPS him down some more. Super easy boss. Like I said, if you just keep tagging him in the face, he'll sit down for free damage, and then you can just keep doing damage to him over and over and over again. Okay, now we have Windtogo. Windtogo places like little totems around the little arena, and each totem does different things. You see this one in front? They spew fire. It will hurt when you get hit by that fire if you get hit too many times. He spawns another one, the one to the left, that shoots a little glacier. That will slow you, and it will keep hitting you and keep slowing you until you barely can move, and then you will be in trouble. Then he also spawns another totem that spawns Khazra, like a phantom Khazra. You don't fight the Khazra, you fight the totem, kill the totem, the Khazra disappears. This purple, he puts little light beams out. When you see his hand turn purple like that, make sure you're on his back. You want to be on his back when he does the little purple hand, because he's going to do it in front of him and it hurts. The easy way to avoid his big icicle throw, again, stick to his back. The two attacks you want to stick to his back on are that one, the purple hand, and then the icicle throw. All you have to do is walk behind the icicles, walk behind his back, you won't get hit with it. He has another totem that freezes the ground, that big ice patch that was just there. You want to kill that totem to get rid of the ice patch. Lightning is his big attack. Now this lightning, if you are slowed, if anything else that he has, if you're in the ice field, you have to charge up an attack and get out of the ice field to not be slowed during that lightning phase, because when he does lightning, that will kill you. You want to make sure you can freely move. All you have to do is move around and constantly, and the lightning will not hit you. And then out of those mechanics, all you do is keep killing totems that are next to him and keep DPSing the boss down. That's about it. Make sure you're not hindered or frozen, just in case he decides to throw lightning, and you're free to go. If you're me, you get trash loot. Everything that I roll on these bosses, I have not seen a legendary yet, and I've killed these bosses seems like a billion times. Still haven't got a legendary, so yay me. And then after you kill him, this room will open up. It has one purple chest on this side, This one usually drops a purple, another one on the other side of the staircase, and then it has two more behind the gate with 4 golden chests, I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to put this in here so you
So
guys
is
see
it
the loot.
max health, added lightning damage to attacks, ring?
And then I'm just calling out what ring that was just so I can give it to my fighter because it was a fighter ring. Another purple chest right here. Nothing. 2,500, I guess. And then in this room, you have 4 golden chests and then 2 purple chests. I call them purple chests because they usually drop purples. Those are the little, like, light chests. Um, that's about it. And then that's this after you kill Wendigo. You just pray that he drops a unique or a legendary, or you come in here and get some decent purples. Sometimes they'll roll good, most times they won't. And you'll just throw them in the marketplace. Now, last fight, last boss. I forgot what his name is. I call him Wraith King because he's modeled after the Wraith King in World of Warcraft. He's a pretty easy boss. You want stone flasks. You don't need stone flasks, but you want them. They would come in handy. Because there's a mechanic that the boss does that you can use a stone flask basically to kind of get around the mechanic.
Okay.
What happens is he first comes down the stairs, and then he'll stand there for a second like a boss. Then he'll summon ads. When the ads start summoning, you can then DPS him as you see. Boom. Once he goes to summon the ads, you can now DPS him. This is a free DPS phase. So right now, when he's summoning those ads, you want to be DPSing him as much as you can. We kind of slacked on that. We just started killing ads, but you really want to DPS the boss right at the start to try and get as much DPS off as possible. And then after this, it's just ad management and DPSing him down. Every now and then he'll summon more ads and more ads and more ads. That was first phase already. So first phase is done, and he shrinks the map after the first phase. So you want to not stand in the middle. The middle will do damage to you if you're in there with him. It will kill you. So you want to be outside that circle, but not at the fringes, so that you don't fall with the map, because you can fall off with the map. And then after this, you just DPS what he summons. He'll be in the middle, immune for a while from damage. So all you're doing is killing the ads that he summons for a while. Ball. See that purple ball? That's one of the effects you want to use the stone flask for. You see the ball will hit the stone flask and it won't hit you. It hit the wall and not you. So you can get around the mechanic of the ball pretty easily. You also can get cursed. You see these black pools or these purple pools on the floor. Whoever his main target is, he'll curse. And when you see this like AoE purple aura around you, that means you'll be dropping those pools different places. So you want to stick to one part of the map and just drop those pools over there away from your teammates so no one runs in those pools, because they do damage over time when you step into them. See that? See Vert? He has the cloud around him. That means every now and then he's going to drop a pool on the floor. So he wants to stay away from us and kind of stay at the edges of the map when he does that. And then while you're doing these, you're just killing ads, DPS and boss. Killing ads, DPS and boss. You're just constantly doing this over and over and over again. Here we go. Yeah, that will hit from behind him, which I learned right there, so you gotta watch out. Again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. He's doing the AoE. I had to get out of there. You see, it hurts a lot. This is his final phase. This is when he summons the dragon. So he'll go into this final phase. He'll sit there. You'll see a beacon fly up from him. Boom. And he'll be calling the dragon. Now the dragon flies over the map every now and then, and he'll put a line in the map of fire. You cannot step in the fire. You do not want to touch the fire. The fire hurts. These mobs that he starts to summon last phase 2 will drop the circles that do dot damage. Those mobs will drop them. So you want to kill those mobs as fast as possible. As you can see, I touched that fire, got hurt. There's always a room, a little bit of room to the left, and I think maybe a little bit of room to the right at the edges of the map to kind of get around the fire. But other than that, you just don't want to touch the fire as much as possible. As you see, like they just took the left side. Now he has the ball on him. He's gonna. You can drag it into a mob, you can drag it into a boss, or you can drag it into a stone flask. A stone flask wall. He's just trying to outrun it right now to run it into a mob. I guess he ran out of stone flask. Like the noob he is. No stone flask. How dare he? And again, rinse and repeat. Stay away from the circles. When you get cursed, leave the curses on the outside so your teammates don't have to run through them. Avoid the center when the dragon comes around. And then destroy the ads and DPS boss as much as you can. That's about it. You're just rinse and repeating that. You're just these all these mechanics are just intertwined. You want to just be operating through these mechanics the whole fight and just putting DPS out on the boss. Up another ball for somebody. I got out the way of that fire because you can hear the dragon when he starts to scream. You know he's about to come and like breathe on the map. So just get out of the center. And you can see he dies after some DPS. And then we go to loot him, and there's nothing in his body because my luck is trash.